Are you struggling with new ideas in the EXP lane? Let me show you the damage build of Hilda to take on some popular XP heroes in solo queue games. Welcome to Corgi TV Gaming. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel if you find this video entertaining or useful. I apologize to my loyal viewers for the long upload time because I was putting in the number of games to get to Mythical Immortal on solo queue, and I did it with only 2 heroes. Based on today's upload, there are still 16 days remaining in the season. This means I played 446 games over 74 days to reach Mythical Immortal. That works out to be 6 games a day, and maintaining a 58% win rate. 6 games a day is not difficult to achieve since there are daily tasks in the games. I will demonstrate over 2 games on a new build that I was working on with Hilda. Most of you might have gotten bored of my Hylos, so I wanted to create new content. I am making a glass cannon build on Hilda, so I am using the assassin emblem. The aim is to break the defense of my opponents in the EXP lane. Hilda has one of the top damage output from level 1 and in the early game, which I am about to show you. I strongly suggest to help your jungler with his buff in the early game, as you will help him get his buff faster than his opponent. There is no need to rush to your lane, and you can start moving towards your lane when your minions approach your first turret. Notice that I did not buy boots my first item, and I prioritized the Fury Hammer. It gives physical penetration, which is the focus of my build. Without geeking you out, physical penetration is just sort of ignoring the opponent's defense, and it deals higher damage to them.
Forging ahead is the only way for me to escape the past.
Let me explain what just happened here. Lethal Ignition is my tier 3 talent. It damages the enemy after dealing damage 3 times to them. My tier 2 talent is Master Assassin. It increases my damage by 7% when there is only 1 enemy hero nearby. My tier 1 talent gives 5 penetration. You should always max your skill 2 as priority. It deals damage 3 times, and the third attack knocks back the target, which is a useful displacement. I am sharing a top secret here to maximize damage. Always basic attack your enemy first before using skill 2 on them if you can ambush them. To understand why, we need to fully understand Hilda's passive, which contains both offensive and defensive capabilities. On the defensives, Hilda gets a 15% shield when she is in the bush. She also regenerates 2% of her health per second. The shield lasts for 5 seconds after leaving the bush. On the offensives, the basic attack or skills applies a mark on the enemy hero, and it can stack up to 6 times. Each mark reduces their defense by 4%. 3 attacks from skill 2 will trigger Lethal Ignition talent. Your first basic attack lands the first mark, which already reduces their defense by 4% before using skill 2. Hilda's skill 1 gives speed boost and enhances your next basic attack with a slow on enemy hero and increased damage. Hilda ultimate is a powerful strike which deals extra damage with each mark applied on the target. Always try to get 6 marks on the enemy before using it. I find that the optimal way to apply 6 marks is to start with the normal run-in, basic attack, 3 attacks from skill 2, use skill 1 speed to reposition and attack, and basic attack again. Oh no, I did not do what I preached here. Turns out that this glass cannon build is way above my expectations. The passive and Fury Hammer penetration broke his defense. If you are struggling against tanky heroes in the XP lane, you got to try out this Hilda build, which breaks down enemies' defensive properties. This is not a troll build. I am upgrading my Fury Hammer into Blade of Heptasias, which gives another 15 physical penetration. The other Fury Hammer is going to be upgraded into Hunter Strike, which also gives another 15% penetration. My last damage item is Beam Weapon, which is a tank killing item. I will be making 2 defensive items so that I avoid chances that I get one-shotted by enemy heroes in the late game. I would typically make Dominance Ice and Athena's Shield. Now that I have fully introduced this build, I should talk about how to approach the gameplay, especially in solo queue games like mine. Typically, you are strongest when you are alone with the enemy. This means that the optimal strategy is to avoid teamfights and do a split push. You will then force the enemy team to defend with 1 or more heroes, because anyone then sent to defend, your build is going to crush them one-on-one. This will provide a numerical advantage for your allies' teamfight on the far side, because you can keep 1 or 2 heroes busy with your split push. There is a mini stun on Hilda ultimate, which you can see how a stun ring off the wall here. If he did not have his ultimate, he is going to get one-shotted by me. I am using Vengeance as my spell because I am most comfortable with it. I use it to avoid getting one-shotted in the mid-game before I get my defensive items. Always try to reserve your skill 1 for running away, since I do not use Sprint as my spell. The key to success with this build is to be picky about your fights. There will always be a lone straggling enemy hero in solo queue games, and those are your targets. Avoid the 5-man teamfight, even if you want to, join the teamfight late. Or else, focus on your split pushing, so that they are forced to defend, or better yet, you can destroy the enemy turrets in the paint. Whether you play tanky or damage Hilda, crowd control is your weakness, so joining the teamfight later to let enemies use their skill resources and you can clean up the battle. We may look like we are dominating the game, but never be complacent. I have half of our team's kills and this build remind us of Fury. We don't scale well into the game. Once you ambush somebody and your ultimate is on cooldown, use your speed advantage to convert objectives, such as minion wave clearing. Practice skill to swiping instead of button clicking. Notice how I swipe skill to at the middle minion and I can deal damage to all 3 of them. This is the trick to clear the minion waves really fast with Hilda. Also, you can position yourself with skill 1's attack in a straight line because it deals damage to units behind. Notice how I make my decisions on the fly. I was looking for a single enemy hero, but the moment I saw that I was outnumbered, I back off immediately. This game may seem easy to you. Stay on this video as I show how I use this build to get promoted into Mythical Immortal tank rank in the next game. I was having fun in this game and the enemy team conceded. You can see on the score screen that this game was all about me. 1 MVP and the rest are silver medalists. Quite interesting. Now let's move on to the next game to see how I use the exact same strategies to get to 100 stars. Exact same routine, prioritize the Fury Hammer, help your jungler first, no surprises here. Previously, we beaten Yujom, which is Sustain Specialist, in healing, which we crushed, and this time, we face Cici, which is a known tank killer hero. However, we are not playing as a tank hero. My build may remind you of Saber's build, and gameplay is like Zilong, which split pushes. Only that this is much tankier than the two. I should mention that you can visually see how many marks are applied on your enemy hero. You can see it on the symbols above their head. When you have 6 marks applied, it looks like a glowing burning ramp. The bush is your friend. You get that 15% shield and you regenerate 2% of your max health per second. You can out-sustain versus most fighters or tanks in the XP matchups. The ones that give me the most problems are the early game weak heroes, because they simply hide under their turret or they have skills that helps them slip away. What an awesome opening to my game to make this game more interesting. Even if you did not have the early game advantage, fret not, stay tuned. Try to reach level 4 as soon as possible because that is where all the fun begins with this build. Most enemy heroes do not see this coming. Look at how much damage I can do in this game at the end. 25% of the team's damage, which is on par with Moscow. This game is definitely good content if I can show you how to turn this game around with such a massive disadvantage right from the start.
Only I had the power.
Notice that CC is level 5 and I am still at level 4, but it does not even make a difference. I only have the basic boots and Fury Hammer, which is already doing the job. Now I have 2 Fury Hammers, and this is going to hurt CC. I am making rapid boots in this game because of the 35% flow reduction. Carrie's skill 1, Valir's skill 1, and CC's ultimate are all slowing capabilities.
Forefathers, I need my answer.
Do not stay in long and protracted teamfights. Once your skills are on cooldown, either recall to top up your health or look for split push opportunities.
Forging ahead is the only way. Killing spree! The path is the path! I have to be strong enough to shelter my people.
Never try to commit when there are more than one enemy heroes. As much as I make it look like I am tanky, I am really squishy.
Where to next?
I lost to the battle spell at the crucial moment and I did not land my skill 1 attack at first. So now we know we cannot kill carry with only 4 marks.
Carry my fate to the grave.
This is how late game would look like. Avoid teamfights, do your split push, and bully heroes one-on-one.
Don't bring shame upon our ancestors' glory. I have to be strong enough to shelter my people. Forging ahead is the only way for me to escape the past.
Burning the bridge that keeps us.
Mother, I know you are watching over me. Gather up the sword!
Exaggerated, that's what you assume. Story's over now, I must conclude. I am conflicted, watching where I step still. Hanging in the balance, not the life I want to live. I want to take it all, standing tall. Fear I weighed the person you are.
My axe begs to differ.
Break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all. Fearless.
Thank you for watching till the end. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel if you find this video entertaining or useful.
A true warrior would give life to the things she wants to protect. Victory!